follow up on that. I wanted to ask because, I mean, the articles and the underlying documents say that AT&T voluntarily provided, provided all of this information to the United States. And AT&T does have these outstanding procurement division contracts with the UN, PS 22875. So I'm wondering, would it violate the procurement contract between the UN and AT&T for AT&T to be secretly providing all emails to the U.S. government that are sent from this building, including over the Wi-Fi right in this room?
I do not know what the procurement contract entails, but as I said, we're looking at everything and how best to respond to
Would it
those
be
latest
fair-
allegations.
Would it be fair to assume that UN contractors paid by the UN are assumed not to be spying on people inside the UN?
I'm sorry, what?
No, I mean, you're saying like you don't know what it entails, but I guess I just wonder.
I don't know
can't imagine
I
a
don't know
contract.
what the procurement
Right.
contract entails, and I don't like assuming as a general rule.
Can we get a
Oleg,
copy of the contract?
I doubt it. Oleg?
Why not?
Yes, Matthew.
Sure. Also on that, you read out two things. You read out on UNICEF that they purport to be providing legal advice to the victim, and I guess I just wonder, given that the legal problem is caused by the UN system's own invocation of immunity, what advice are they giving? To sue those responsible, or it just seems like, isn't it kind of a conflict for the UN system to be the one purporting to provide legal advice to a person victimized by the UN system who can't get justice because of UN immunity? So what's the advice, I guess I'm saying?
I'm not sure what the advice is because I'm here, not with UNICEF and the CAR, but I think they are showing all the possible avenues that she has and what she can do. I mean, I think it's fairly, people might not know what these avenues are, and it's
Can she sue the
important.
UN?
Can I speak?
Sure.
And it's important for people to raise awareness and to make sure that they do know where to go.
Where should she go? I mean, I'm just saying it seems it's a contradiction because if she
And where
tries to
she
sue, she's told that it's immune, that the UN
Well,
is immune.
that's not true. There's an investigation going on, and that, it is going on. Why don't we let it go on and see what it comes up with?
That's the second question
You're
I wanted to
so
ask.
not interested in the answers.
No, I am interested in it. I
Errol,
just think
please.
I-
Matthew, yes.
Sure. Just for the record, the answer I was asking for is what legal advice UNICEF gave. But since you said to wait, I wanted to ask you this. In 2012, I don't know if it was in this room or a previous UN briefing room, there was discussion of the rape of two girls in the DRC by three, they believe they're from Uruguay, but three peacekeepers in the DRC. This was alleged by Dr. Victoria Fontan of the UN University of Peace in Costa Rica, and it was said that there would be an investigation. But nothing has ever been said of either the peacekeepers being held responsible or the SRSG of the mission at the time or DPKO. So I wanted to know, I'm asking you, I don't expect you necessarily from the podium, but this is an answer I'm extremely interested in.
I think
what happened?
I don't know about the specific case, obviously, from 2012, but I think you've heard what the Secretary General has been saying all of last week and what he's been pushing when it comes to both misconduct and including sexual exploitation and abuse. I mean, he's been very strong. He has shown his resolve to push this forward and to make sure that there is, institutional accountability, responsibility, but also that member states provide us with the information that we ask, because as you know, there is a limit. Some things are up to member states, but obviously he's very determined to make progress in this area for the victims of misconduct.
But what happened in this case? Can you
I don't
ask
know. I
DPKO?
just said that.
I'm asking you, can you ask DPKO? The two victims' names were Giselle and Esperance. It was a very detailed
Sure. Why don't
report.
you send me an email rather than
I think I
saying
will.
everything here?
Okay.
Oleg. Yes, Matthew.
Sure. I'd like to ask, I saw there was an article in the Buffalo News saying that the Secretary General had gone to Buffalo and given a speech in front of 150 people in the M&T Bank headquarters for a couple of reasons. One, I'm interested because M&T Bank has a bank merger that's been stalled out for 3 years due to allegations of money laundering and lending discrimination. But mostly I wanted to know, did he give such a speech? Can we get the text of the speech? Why wasn't it given in advance? And did he raise these issues about lending fairness and money laundering in his discussions with the CEO of the bank?
So this was mainly a private visit. He went to visit Buffalo and Niagara Falls, actually. And he was invited by someone he's known for a long time to address this group of people that you mentioned. We didn't put it out again because it was mostly, mainly, largely a private visit. He was with his family.
Who were
Over
the
the
people
weekend.
were the people there all employees of the bank? Was
No, I think it was community leaders from all over Buffalo, if I understand
Do
correctly.
you have the remarks?
I'll check, but again, mainly private visit, and I don't think we'd be sharing them. Anything else? Great. Have a good afternoon.